My name is Charlie. Today I would like to introduce the game called Guess the Dice. This is the main interface of my game, and then you can press the how to play button to understand how to play this game. Also, the test view will show the introduction of my game, and then I will click the move on to game. Moreover, I will click the roll button, and then the BGM will play, and the player need to input the number for between 2 and 12 to guess the right number of the sum of two dices. As you see that I just have 7 chances to guess the number of sum of two dices. 10 is wrong, and then I will continue to guess number. 8 it also is wrong. 7. So I use the last chance to guess the sum of the two dices, and then the interface will show two buttons, restart and quit button for the player. And if you press the quit button, the game will closes. And then I will show another function of the chat button. You can see the interface of the chat function. There is two buttons on the up, and I will press the list devices to search another device to connect it. As you see, if the connection is failed, the test view will display the status of the connection. Now the connection is successful, and then I will send a message to another devices. So the message will send to another devices. Now I will receive the message from the other devices. So I could send another message to the device. Also, finally, I will receive any message from these devices, and then I will click the back button. Now I will show you the function of watch the tutorial button. The interface of the radio play the radio will show when the player press the watch the tutorial button. Now I will press the play button of the radio. As you see, the radio will play automatically when I press the play button, play pause to play the radio. As you see, the radio will play it automatically, and then if I press the pause button, the radio will pause. At a few seconds. Few seconds, and then if the player understands the introduction of the game, the player could press the black button to go to the instruction interface of the game. Now I will show you the Java code of each interface of my game. As you see, this is the main scenes game Java code. The player could press the button start game to go to another interface that will show the instruction of my game, how to play the game. and then when the player press the how to play button, the player will go to the another interface, use the text field to show the instruction of my game, and also I have declared 3 buttons for the player to go to play the game or watch the tutorial video or go to the Bluetooth chat. As you see, this is the Bluetooth chat intent when the player press the chat button on the interface of Activity Gameplay, and then they will go to the button go to the chat interface. On the other hand, if the player press the button play game, the player will go to the game stage to play the game. Finally, if the player press the button tutorial, the player will go to the radio class to watch the radio. And then this is the main game scenes Java of my game. As you see, this I have declared the chance to 7 for the player to guess the sum of 2 dice. And then the one of the dice image will change when the player press the button start game to play the game, and also the BGM will play. The player need to input the number between 2 and 12 on the edit test and click the button answer. If the answer is not correct, the player will use the 1 chances, and the test will display the try again to show to the player to let them input another number. Also, if the player can't guess the number within 7 chances, the button answer and the edit test field will set enable will change to false, and the player will not have more chance to guess the number, and then the system will display the correct number to the player. The player can also press the button restart or to play again, or press the button quit to exit the game. So let's move on to the main radio class and the coding for the radio URL. As you see, this is the variable I declare for the progress dialog, radio view, and the image button for the player. This is the radio URL of declared by me for the player to connect to the radio. And then I have declared the image button called IPBAT. The player can press this button to go to the main game interface, and then this is the button for the player when they press the button play post. If the player press the play post button, the player could watch the video about my game how to play, or the conditions of win the game. As you see, the player could pause the radio when they understand the instruction of my game. Also, the M dialog for progress dialog will display when the player press the play button of the radio classes. Finally, this is the main interface, the chat interface Java. As you see, this is the button for the player to find the device or send a message or back to the game interface, and the list view is for the player to find another devices from the devices. As you see, this is the variable I declared for the player when the player connect to another device or fail to connect another devices. Same as the main radio Java class, I have declared the button flag to let the player to return to the game scenes class. And then the implement listener to let the player to find the device on the list view for other player. And then the button listen will confirm the situation for the player to connect to another player's devices. The list view will display the devices for the player can connect it. And then the button send will help the player to send a message to another player which is connected with the player. Also the edit text view will be clear when the player send the message. The handler is helpful for handle the different situations, such as the player connecting with another player devices, or connection is failed for another player devices. So this is the demonstration of my game. Thank you.